Hello, hello, it's Kitti with Declutter the Brain, your thought organizer, coming to you live on a spectacular day in Atlantic Canada. It really is quite pleasant, a little on the warm side, but you know what? I think that's the way it is all over North America, and I'll tell you what, we are going to enjoy it. And if it's a little cloudy, a little rainy where you are, don't worry. I know for a fact that above those clouds is blue sky. So take heart and know that it's up there waiting for you tomorrow. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti Andrews with declutterthebrain.com, and I am proud to be your thought organizer. What do? I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients. Now, I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to gain control over their surroundings, and through that I've developed my step-by-step one system. It's deceptively simple, and it works on all 5 areas of your life. What do I mean by that? I mean it works on your home, of course, decluttering your home, but it also helps on, hello Michael, it also works for decluttering your health, decluttering your habits, decluttering your heart, your relationships, spirituality, and of course decluttering your head. Hence, declutter the brain, huh? Yeah? Okay. And so it has helped me and my clients go from overwhelmed and struggling to organized and thriving. Yeah. Does that sound good? Now I'm going to ask you, how would it feel to, how would it help you to take immediate action on your physical clutter or even your mental clutter? Because most people tell me it's the mental clutter that gets them physical. They know how to pick things up. Would you feel more relaxed? Would you be able to produce more and feel terrific at the end of the day? Huh? Yeah. I tell you, yesterday, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Hold that thought. All right. You want to get clarity. Yes? And eliminate your clutter. You just hold that thought, and we will give you your next steps to take in about 10 minutes from now. Now, I was just about to launch into something there about clutter and clarity, and I'm having clutter is not a one and done thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's constant maintenance, unfortunately. However, if you have, hello Sarah, if you have good habits, even if things start to get a little bit cluttered while you're involved in a project or you're traveling or what have you, if you have good habits, then it's easier to fix little messes than it is to have a big mess. And I'll tell you, with recent life events for me, I noticed yesterday that well, I've noticed it for a few days since I came back from Salt Lake City and Vegas, that oh boy, yeah, I've got to do something about it. I'm really having trouble working here. So I was living my own story here, and the story that I quote preach. And OMG, I picked 2 things that, well, I wanted to do everything, but I picked 2 things. The kitchen counter, Michael and Sarah, you know what I'm talking about. Just part of that kitchen counter. And the floors. Did I have time to do the full wash, do the whole counters? No, I didn't. So what did I do? I niched that down even further, and I swept the floors and did part of the counter. That's 2 parts to a counter, and I did one. OMG, I felt so much better. I'm still glowing and energetic today just because of that. You don't have to do it all. Take away this one lesson today is you don't have, along with everything I'm gonna tell you in the next 6 minutes, but you don't have to get it all done. Just pick a couple of small things and do those well, and you're going to feel terrific. If you need a hand choosing something, just send me a direct message. We'll chat. All right, let's get to this week's content, and we are talking about summer health reminders. Hi, Pam. The lights are shining, so it's so hard to read here. We are talking about summer health reminders, and I do this about 3. Yes, thanks, Sarah. I it, I do this about 3 times a year because, frankly, we all need a bit of a kick in the butt about 3 times a year to remind ourselves about summer. Now, Sarah's on top of it all the time, but not all of us are Sarah. Frankly, even I forget to do things, when there's a change in the seasons. Yeah, and summer, we're excited, the days are longer, and things are in transition a little bit. So hold tight for these reminders. Yesterday we were talking about even just medical things like forgetting to take your meds or even to go to the doctor in the first place. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Hello, thank you for joining. And it tomorrow never comes. Do not, before you worry about the doctor, and maybe you are on meds, if you are on real meds from the drugstore, go to the doctor. This is me giving you the Kitti stare. Okay. But in the interim, take some preventive maintenance. Your vitamin D. Don't forget your vitamin D. Well, it's summer, Kitti. I don't need it. Yes, you do. All right, take about, I just read a couple days ago, 4,000 IUs a day, and I jack it up to about 10 in the winter, but because it aids in pain, it aids in fatigue, and it aids in depression. Now, I've noticed that over the last few days, I bumped it up by a couple to 4, and I noticed I wasn't as tired anymore. Of course, I was jet lagged before, so we don't know. Tune in next week and we'll see how I'm feeling. But basically, it's good for you all year round. Your vitamin Bs. Yes, I know, B12. Yeah, that's good. But I can always tell if my clients are off their Bs, especially B6, which is very important, again, with pain and fatigue, yes, but depression, just all of those things that you want to feel good, right? And do not forget your omegas. Did you know that omega is a natural sunscreen? So it tells me healthy saturated fats, coconut oil and stuff like that. Make sure that you don't waste your money on the cheap stuff. This is not even that expensive, and I'm not endorsing Walmart. It just happens to be my brand of choice, and they are rated in the top 5 of vitamins. Look it up. 420 EPA to 280 DHA is recommended by my favorite brain health specialist, Dr. Christine Sauer. All right, yesterday, eat, drink, and be merry. Drink lots of water. Bottom line. All right, one study said drink 2/3 of your body weight a day in water. And we could all see poor Michael here just swimming through it, right? Yeah, all right, make sure that it's the right time for seasonal veggies and berries and fruits. Take advantage of it, won't you? One study told me make half of your plate veggies. Sarah, if you want to weigh in on that. That was a weird terminology, but any of you guys watching, Sarah, Pam, Robin? Oh, do I see Robin there? Yes, I do. Any of the 4 of you want to weigh in on making half your plate vegetables, I'd be interested to hear. It's berries, of course, are a source of antioxidants. A good one. Just basically eat a healthy variety, and don't forget your protein. Your protein. Make it a lean protein. I know I sound like a broken record. A lean protein like chicken or fish. Or if you're vegetarian, then protein powder. I sometimes survive on that and do very well. Yesterday we talked about sleep. Yes. OMG, I wish I were one of those people who could survive well on 5 hours sleep a night. But I tell you what, my productivity is going up daily because I've been backing up my body clock to where I'm getting 7 hours sleep a night, and I'd like to aim for 8. It helps, and if y'all disagree, please put in the comments. If you're watching live or on the replay, which many people are starting to do, I am excited about this. So turn off your screens, your devices about an hour before bed, please. Because that stuff stays in your subconscious and affects your sleep. Trust me on this. Now, today's slow down to speed up. Yeah. What do I mean by that? Practice mindfulness. Now, a client had to explain to me what mindfulness was. She's younger than I am. But basically what it does is it calms your busy mind, and you can gain more control over your emotions. Therefore, what? Hey, increase your productivity. Yeah! Now, if you combine meditation with exercise, even a short walk outside to burn off that excess energy. I don't have any energy. Yes, you do. You just forget where you put it, okay? And aggression. Hey, you sit in front of a screen and you start to get frustrated. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I followed my own advice yesterday. Oh, Kitti, you didn't. Yes, I did. I took just a quick walk outside. When was it? It was at the end of the day, but I still had a little bit more work to do. About 5:30, I knew I would work on the computer for another hour or so, and I thought, damn it, I'm going to do it. And I got downstairs. I live in a high-rise, and I took a quick walk, and I'll be darned, around the building. It's a boring apartment building. There's nowhere to walk. And I rounded the corner of the building. Oh my God, the cabbage roses were totally in bloom. I grew up calling them cabbage roses. Apparently they're called peonies. But yeah, I couldn't believe it, and it just made me feel so good. So you may not always find peonies outside your door, but just trust me, that little bit of fresh air and a couple 100-meter walk, just absolutely wonderful. All right, what time are we at? Okay, good. So today, slow down to speed up, just relax. Or if you need to color, or like Robin here, crochet, or the rest of you all have projects just to calm down the busy brain, so do that, all right? And I think we're all going to live longer because of it. Yes. All right. So if you enjoyed this video, if you think that it could be helpful to others, just hit that share button. You don't know whose life you're going to have an impact on. Speaking of sharing videos, be sure to go to my profile page where you're seeing this video, and check out Miss Robin's Eamon Saunders video in our Declutter the Brain Facebook group, where she gives us more tips, survival tips, and her secret weapon. Yeah. All right. YouTube, go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain. You'll find everything that we have done since September. And there, YouTube, Declutter the Brain. Now, I promised, and I'm going to deliver. How much more would you accomplish if you weren't distracted by your clutter? Huh? Do you just want your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Yes? All right. Finally, are you an action taker who is committed to organizing your space and clearing your thoughts? Yes? All right. First, get off the hamster wheel. Join Declutter the Brain. The link is down below. next. Scroll down further, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And while you're there, just book a call with me, 20 minutes. We will give you a plan to give you immediate results, and we can put you on a clutter-free path for life, whether or not we work with each other. Now, okay, so now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, click those links. All right, tomorrow, get grounded. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.